Hello everyone and welcome to my version of Dynamite Dunes and my Rollercoaster Tycoon 1 series. If you haven't seen the first episode, it's about Forest Frontiers, as you have guessed as well, because that's the first park of Rollercoaster Tycoon 1. So, like any other park, you start off with a merry-go-round. If you don't, you are a sin and you need to be removed from this world. And I started with it with a mixer or a scrambled eggs in the English version or something like that. And of course, you are in the desert, so you need some cooling off, as you know. So you need some water, like a log flume or something like that. So I built one. Or tried to build one actually, because I really suck at layouts, like I said before many times. But everyone knows that by now, hopefully, I hope. So a little bit about Dynamite Dunes now. I don't really like this park. I kinda really dislike it. I can't place trees or stuff like that. I can only place cacti and little bushes. I don't even think they can be here, or you need to be Abu Dhabi, but that's a story on itself, I guess. And only placing cacti is a kind of bit boring, and it's only sand, and I kind of like trees more, to be fair. And the forest which they are in, just hills. No, I really dislike hills in Roller Coaster Tycoon, but that's another story for another time. But yeah, I don't really like deserts. Just the conclusion of this video, I don't like Diamond Dunes. I hate the scenario. I like Diamond Heights though, so if I'm finally there, I will be really happy. On the screen, I just built a kiddie coaster. I just finished it, and it turns out pretty well, I guess. Yeah, nothing. It's a pretty good layout, to be fair. A good layout for me then. Not for other people maybe, but for me it's pretty good. It had some pretty good stats, I think. I don't even know anymore. I don't really think about that. If it is high, then it's good, actually, the intensity rating for me. And if it's very high, I will change it to make it high or medium, or the intensity of the ride, because no one will ride a coaster if it's very high intensity. But I still needed to edit the ride a bit, because I couldn't place the exit at the place I wanted. And as a matter of fact, I didn't even place it there, so it was a waste of time on efforts. But hey, it's a stream, no one will care, really. So yeah, I make a tunnel for it. It's a much better plan. It doesn't look good at all. It's just awful at terms of looks and things, but I didn't really have an other choice than removing the whole coaster otherwise, so yeah, that's a bit of a problem. Also, if someone is interested at my streams, I sing a lot in my streams, so if you don't like me singing in streams, don't go to my streams. You never know when I will sing along with a song, and it will give you traumas, and you will land in the hospital if you listen to it carefully and stuff. And that is all not true, but just know that I sing a lot in my streams. So if you like that kind of attention and streaming, then you should go to my channel on Twitch. But singing is cool, and Silfred should stream and sing a lot more. Singing just, it kind of gives some sort of good feeling in the stream. I don't know why. It's just a bit better than just boring talking and stuff. And and I can't know all the lyrics of the song, so I butcher a lot of it. And I also talk German a bit in my stream, and I kinda can't, and that is just really funny. It's just good. But enough talking about the stream. Just focus on Roller Coaster Tycoon now, because I kinda need to. I just built a little slide. I always want to place a slide, because I don't know, they look really good in this game. Just nostalgic, but that's probably because I played this game when I was younger, but that doesn't really matter though, I guess. In the video, I'm now building a little coaster. It's a suspended swinging coaster, and I thought that it wasn't Bulker Mablard, a Vekoma, an aero coaster, before I settled with an aero coaster, but I still called it a Vekoma coaster. So that's that's just how much I know from roller coasters and roller coaster types and companies. So yeah, it was a bit difficult to finish off, but I really had an idea in my head, but I couldn't finish it because of the limitation as Roller Coaster Tycoon 1. And I just tried it over and over and over again before I kinda settled in with what I have now. This coaster, by the way, crashed one time, but I didn't know that. I just didn't thought about that. I was probably building something or didn't look at the screen because it crashed sometime, and I really don't know when and why. But still, it was a station brake failure, I guess. But yes, that's what you get not putting brakes in front of the station, which is really irritating because I couldn't really push the brakes, which is kinda a shame because I really didn't knew it was failing. And Silverhead just talked in the last stream of mine that you really need to put station brakes, or I mean brakes, before the station in Roller Coaster Tycoon 1. I kind of forgot that. I thought that if you had brakes somewhere on the layout that it would work, but no, it just doesn't, and that's really annoying for now. You see me building here a swinging ship, and it's really compact. Every flat ride and every coast is really tightly together, but that's just a problem with this map. It's really big actually, but you can't place your rides anywhere because there are hills and it's really annoying to build in. And yeah, that's just another problem I have with this map. Just you can't build everywhere and it's not really flat, and just that hill in the middle is just really annoying. I wanted to build some go-karts in this park because they really make a lot of money in Roller Coaster Tycoon 1, but I really didn't have any space because of the mentioned problem before. So yes, I decided against it eventually. I probably could place it somewhere, but I really didn't know where and didn't really have a perfect space for it. I could have put it somewhere, but I wasn't really happy with it probably then. So I guess I would have deleted it eventually. There isn't happening a lot in these little parts because I didn't know what to build, and I kind of was waiting for a new design or a new roller coaster type. So I guess I just did a little bit of work on the handyman and the mechanics and just that part, and a bit of scenery, but not a lot. But scenery is also needed. You can't build roller coasters, or you can because Six Flags, but that's a different part. It's not Roller Coaster Tycoon, that's just in real life, but still. Yes, you need some scenery because you need to do something different. You can't build layers all the time that will look awful and stuff. And you also need to place flat rides as well, but that's a different story. Which is happening now because I'm building a Dodgems ride or bumper cars if you are American or something. I don't know where you call those things. There are a lot of names for that attraction. Which was probably a bad idea because of the mine train coaster, which is kind of rustic and western, and then you have a modern Dodgems ride with LEDs and funky music, which kind of ruins the park and the dimensions there. But don't. That's just a really bad part of me, but it was kind of amusing for me. And I'm building some scenery again, some trees, some cacti. You can only place this kind of trees, I think, and some palm trees, but that's really limited, and I really don't know if those are the perfect trees for this climate. I don't really know, and don't really care as well, but that's something different. But I don't really like the desert theme or the desert climate for building parks. This is just not my thing. I really need to stop ranting on the desert climate for park building, but hey, I'm good at ranting, I guess. And I'm seeing that I'm almost running out of time in this episode, so I will see you all later, guys. Have a nice day. Bye.